Buddy, I'll post it here for anybody who wants to ask that question. So your question is, we're looking. This is Mike Anthony Wyjan on the phone. Is this new? I guess my question is this new or different here, Wyjan? This Industrial Electronics Society?
Yeah, that is, well, what will be their role? You know, because if they are basically, okay, are they going to submit paper, or are they going to basically, okay, well, in the conference, what will be, because they put in as a technical, is that right?
Yeah, looks like it.
So what does it mean?
Yeah, here's my first guess. My first guess is that because Detroit is a place where there may be a fair number of experts in industrial electronics. You know, we do have the auto company R&D.
Yeah, I understand that, but this is the CPS conference. Okay, industrial electronics has their own conference.
Okay, so let's see then. I guess we'll have to
so
get.
I don't know. Well, when we put it in, they are the technical. So are they going to take care of all the technical, or are they going to be basically, okay, well, that's, I'm not clear.
Okay, well, I'm hopefully that others who hear this will be able to have that question answered. It strikes me that the more the merrier, but as I try to explain, that we have technical topics. I know we have at least 4 papers coming along. Let me see if I can show you where our papers are. And we have a number of topics, so I'm out there trying to get these papers written or getting something together for them. Let me see if I've got, here we go. I think this is it here. Where's our technical? Nope, that's not it. Let's go to here. I think this is it here. Okay, so here's our technical. These are the technical concepts for 2016. Now these are different than the papers that Jim and I are going to present. So
okay.
So that they're already, let's put it this way, they're both 50% done. They'll be done by mid-February. So. But these are some of the ideas. We have a lot of them, actually. Since we started talking about this last May, over the past, we meet every week, either internationally or locally. Now, admittedly, since mid-December things have slowed down a little bit. But in any case, these are some of the topics for education and. Yeah, I think, what do we have? We have 23, 24, 48 topics just for papers alone. Some of these may not be full papers. Some of them may be presentations. But as far as the idea flow, I think we have a good list. And, of course, I'm going to be hustling for authors. I know David Shipp and John Ogle and I. So I'm actively right now, which is why I wanted to get this. I wanted to get this going, and I also wanted to get this going. So, you know, it's not too soon for me to start trying to get the colleges and universities here in the area to start planning on attending and bringing their students and their faculty and other facility people here. So, I feel that I feel that we don't have a lot of time. We have enough time, but I just don't feel we have a lot of time. And I'm hoping that we can. I hope we can move quickly here. I think one of the problems is that we don't want to step on the toes of the. We don't want to step on the toes of the other group, and I think we're all waiting for that. I don't want to. I'll certainly be there for Rashik's, but we've only got what 457 days. That to me, if we want to get a featured speaker, for example, suppose we wanted to get the CEO of Detroit Edison or General Motors or some person from Canada to come speak to us, that we've got to get on their calendar pretty quickly.
Yes.
So that's my main thing, and I think Bill is ill. I think, or he's got family issues. But now that I know, and I'm confident, based on what you're telling me, is that it looks like we've got the hotel taken care. I think we have the hotel taken care of. All I see here.
The story him that he talked to Vita constantly. Okay, so I saw the email back and forth.
All right. Well, I'm just going to send. They can all see me. I'm going to send an email here and say, Kelly, Jim's Vita has been contacted. So I'm going to send an email right now. Right, let's say Kelly, and I'm sorry if I'm stepping on toes here. Kelly Moyer. I'll say, hi, Kelly. Hi, Kelly. Happy New Year. Hope all is well. We are still planning to be at the Marriott in May 2016. How do things look on your end? Please advise. Thanks. And so now I'll copy Jim. I'll copy Bill Moylan. I don't want to embarrass anybody here. So let me just do it, if you don't mind, Wajen. I'll keep it there. And let's see, I want to show her that we actually do have this website set up, so that's some progress. I can start. I have a place for people to go and sign up, and so. Okay. But again, I'm not going to go. We're not going to lean into it until we get the 2015 conference done. So that's kind of it. Yeah. Steve is also in this group too, so I should probably do that. And this is. I'll keep it limited. I know you understand why. It just people get busy. It's the holidays. I get all that. So.
Yeah, I understand that.
Yeah. Okay. Well, all right. So I'm just trying to move things along. I'm grateful somebody called in, and I can head off to lunch here. I feel like I've done my due diligence. I would like to meet. I would like to meet weekly until we get this figured out. And if we don't do that, at least.
Sometimes I call in, but nobody was online.
Was that right? Well, no. I've been actually. I started last week. I started last week again. I asked them. I asked them if they wanted to do it. They said no, but I just don't think we can wait any longer. We just have to move ahead. So there's a lot of things we have yet to do. Yeah. But getting the long lead time item seems to me is getting the papers written.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So that's that.
Well, basically, okay. Well, the paper is one thing. For the organizing the conference, that's another issue.
Yeah, we're going to have to divide. We're going to have to divide that up a bit because I'm not strong in that area. I'm going to have to rely on others.
So that is the part. That's the part I'm kind of worried because now it's basically get in and then okay, yes, we have other society come in. It's basically we have to look at it. Okay, see whether this is the real deal or this is just a typo.
Okay.
Yeah, because we would like to make sure that everybody know what everyone's responsibility and how are we going to arrange it. Okay, how are we going to share the responsibility.
Okay. Well, I think if we get more hands, it'll help. People have been complaining about there not being enough attendance and attendance going down. But if you work a little farther ahead, and you know, we can't do things the way they used to be done because apparently the way they used to be done aren't bringing new members and new ideas. So I think we should use the gift of time right now, but that gift is dwindling. So hopefully Jim and Bill will move things, but I'm focusing my energy on the content right now, and I frankly don't know what to do if we can't get any movement on the actual organizing.
Yeah, the actual organizing is important.
Yeah. So what I can do, what I think I will stick my neck out on though, and I know Bill, hopefully Bill and Jim will hear this, is I will approach Detroit. I will approach Detroit Edison, General Motors, and Ford, and somebody in Canada. I'm trying to figure who's the big company in Canada. Maybe the utility companies if they like to speak, and I will just identify myself as a co-chairman. We're looking for speakers. And we welcome you to our conference for free. If you could talk to us for an hour and tell us what the world looks like from your point of view. So I have enough of a website here where
Well, the when okay, so that's a.
I haven't started it. You can see I have a number of other websites. I do about I have many websites. So in fact, you should know about this since you're in my business. But so this is one of the websites that I keep, and I have another website that I keep, and then I have yet another website that I keep for all different purposes. So at some point, I will get to the IEEE, but and it'll happen all very quickly. But hopefully we're going to meet again next week and we'll have some clarity. And this week I will start approaching Detroit Edison. Bill and Jim, I'm going to start sending emails out to Detroit Edison, General Motors, Ford, and some Canadian companies and invite them to speak.
Okay.
Yeah?
Just to try to make sure that we do have the people and we do have a career organization.
Yeah, that's where we're lacking that. I do have your list, your list of attendees, so I'll start getting the email list together very shortly here. I'm hiring some administrative help. They might be able to give me spend a little time on that also, since it is university business to a large degree. So I can get them to get the. I think you gave me an Excel spreadsheet. So
yeah, I gave you the Excel spreadsheet.
Yeah, and we'll send out a nice looking. I'll send out one of my web. We're working on these RSS feeds here, so you'll have all the social media. We'll even put together a YouTube, and so we'll have something that looks fairly nice, and we can pester people to get their papers written and make their hotel accommodations.
Yeah, that's one thing that we have to do. The second one that we would like to look at it is, okay, well, that we really need to get on the organization, and then basically the committee who are working on this one.
Yeah, we actually did set something up for that. It was called early on. We set this up. It's called the table of who's doing what. Right?
Yeah, basically like more like assignment, you know.
Yeah. So maybe we should start doing all this. We've got a lot of the names, and we'll figure out who is doing what. That's why we called it the table of who is doing what. Yeah. Yeah. Let's see. Since you're on the phone here now, what will you do, Wai-Jen? Let's see where you're at.
Well, you basically this is more on the local committee, is that right?
Okay, so.
So for me, it's too difficult to say. Okay, well, what should I do? And because at that time I am also a chair for the whole department.
Okay, so he's a chair, obviously, chair for.
For the CPS, yeah.
Okay, bingo, done. All right, well, you know that we're doing what you'll do all the chairman type things. In fact, if you don't mind then, could we say that with Mike we'll ask for guest speakers. It seems to me that I'll copy you on all my queries,
Okay.
and it should probably be Bill. Bill's the chairman, Jim's the co-chairman, I'm the co-chairman, but you're also the chairman. So on behalf of the chairman of...
You guys, you guys are local chair, local committee.
Okay, all right, but you're the national one, so...
I'm not a national one. I'm basically, okay, I'm CPS.
Okay, well, still, you're a person of authority and knowledge, and we'll treat you as such. Okay, so you'll see me here next week getting all that done then, all right? Be aware of all the emails, okay?
Okay, all right.
Take care. Thanks for your time, Wajen.
Okay.
Bye-bye.
All right, thank you.
Bye.